Hey guys, it's my first YouTube video. This isn't going to be a regular thing. Uh, I'm not going to force you to listen to me any more than those of you that know me on a day-to-day basis already have to. I just decided that I had so much to say that rather than sit and try and write it all out, I'd give this sitting in front of a camera thing a go and see how I get on. I mean, so many other folks seem to do it and they seem to get on okay, so why not? Yeah, so I finally got a chance to see this look-up video that folk have been talking about. I don't know if anyone's seen it on Facebook or Twitter or if they've actually seen it on YouTube themselves or anything, but there's a link for it down there, just in case you haven't, so that you know what I'm talking about more than anything else. I finally got to see it last night. It was tweeted by a guy who I follow, and all he said was, watching this is going to make you want to turn off your phone. So I knew what it was when I opened it up, and sure enough I sat there and I watched it and I thought, shit, yeah. And it's inspired me to do something that I've really been needing to do for a long time. I am totally addicted to my iPhone. It is never more than 6 feet away from me. I mean, it's right here. I mean, the only time it's never sat beside me is if it's charging, which those of you that have got iPhones know that that has to happen 2-3 times a day, maybe. Maybe 2-3 times a day is just me. Maybe that's excessive. I don't know. You can tell me yourself. So I sat and I watched this video last night, and I decided that I'm going to conduct a little experiment with myself. If I'm truthful with you, I actually find my iPhone quite stressful. It's going off constantly, even with as much of the notifications minimised as I can. I can't escape it, and I feel like a total slave to it. I can't have a conversation with my parents without it being in front of my face. I can't go out for dinner. Nothing. So why am I doing this? To prove it to myself more than anything else. To set myself free, maybe, at the risk of sounding totally dramatic about it. Apart from anything else, I've mentioned it to 1 or 2 folk and they've laughed at me, so if I wasn't motivated to do it already, I am now, because I love a challenge. What I'm going to do tonight, the SIM card comes out of it. I am allowing myself a phone because I've got to be able to communicate with folks somehow. I mean, I say a phone. This is it. I got this phone when I was 15. It has a camera. Does video calls, although nobody has a phone that I think can take a video call from this thing anymore. It's not a FaceTime camera. My iPhone, my iPad, and my iPod are all going to go in the safe. It's something I've got no access to, so once they're in there, they're in there. And they're going to stay in there until the 7th of June. I mean, I'm including my iPad and my iPod in there as well, because all the things that I'm trying to get away from, I can get to with them as well. You know, my iPad's full of social media apps, it's got my WordPress thing on it, it's got Facebook, it's got Twitter, it's got iMessage, it's got everything. So if I want to do this, I have to remove them all. And the reason I'm getting rid of my iPod is because I sit at work and I've always got a headphone in. It's always on in the car, I've always got my own tunes on, and I just want to take an opportunity to kind of reconnect with the world a little bit. I've got no idea what's going on out there, other than that, you know, they still haven't found MH370. That's, you know, aviation, that's kind of the only thing I'm really interested in right now, and I really need to fix that. So the rule is no social media, no tweets, no rants, no likes, no vintage tinted photographs of anything irrelevant. Radio on in the car, and we'll see if after a month I'm still as stressed and as highly strung and as dependent on a piece of silicon as I am now. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it is the world's biggest distraction. I sat down to start writing what I wanted to say, because I was going to do this as a piece on my blog, and I couldn't get 5 minutes peace to sit and do that because it was going off. And what's worse is I can't even leave it alone. So I am looking forward to maybe being able to focus on one thing at a time and really relearn how to do that and just get more stuff done. I get nothing done from my phone. It's absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, enough chat. I'm going to get off this thing now. I think I've bored you guys to tears for long enough. See you in a month.